Hello ladies, welcome back to my channel. For anyone who's new, my name is Olivia, and in today's video I will be wrapping a fun wrap with a scarf that I tie-dyed over the weekend. This beauty right here, and if I turn it right side out that would be great. Story, I had this, it was a cream colored golden Israeli, and it had a couple of imperfections in it with some dye, and I just never seemed to wear it. So I thought to have fun to match my newest dress, I would go ahead and give this a dye. So because I've been so obsessed lately, I should tell you that too. My daughter taught me the basics of tie-dye last week. So I've been on a tie-dye frenzy just to kind of practice and practice and practice. I tie-dyed a headscarf, a very long headscarf. I tie-dyed a chemise à la reine. I tie-dyed a t-shirt. I tie-dyed this. I tie-dyed some fabric strips to make into long ribbons. I've been tie-dye crazy. So I thought I would, when I tie-dyed this, I thought it would be really cool to pick up the oranges and in the yellows and kind of play with the colors that would go with this dress. I do not at the moment have any more imperfect squares, and definitely don't have any more imperfect Israelis. So I'm thinking about cutting up a couple out of some regular fabric. I had a few, I'm saying this because I had a few requests for tutorial. I am going to say I'm not the one to watch when it comes to tie-dyeing, because I'm just like, this is my first foray into tie-dyeing. My daughter and I did my very first, tie-dye the other day. I had never done tie-dye before. So I will try to find the channel that I'm enjoying right now watching. This gentleman is, oh my gosh, amazing when it comes to dyeing. Now, what I will say with this one, so I'll try to put the link in the description box for him. But what I'm going to say about this scarf is, I think the reason it works so well for me is this is cotton, and the dyes that I was using are for natural materials. So I think that's what worked well for me. So, okay. Now I've got to quick make a tutorial because today is Luna's day to go to the vet. He's getting his very last shot. We kind of put it off for a while, trying to fatten him up, and life happened. So probably should have done this like a month ago, 2 months ago, but we're going today. Also get his eyeball checked out. He developed a little bit of a goopy eye. I tried to talk to the receptionist at the vet, and I didn't know what to call it. So I said goopy eye, and she said UTI. I was like, no. I had to explain what was going on. I'm not sure if it was if he's got allergies or if he just got an irritated eye, but it's doing a little bit better over the past couple of days. Of course it is. That's what happens when you call the doctor, you feel better. So he's doing his thing right now, laying on the waterbed, chilling. Okay, so vet today, and I want to, kind of been itching to wear this since I got it last week, and I figured it's a sunshiny day, it's the perfect day. So, okay, now for the wrap. What I've done here, because I am not wearing a shaper, I've got my hair in the two braids that crisscross over my head and pinned in place, and I have a velvet headband right in front. I'm actually testing out a new velvet headband. Let me see, do I have one here? I'm testing out a headband. Let me open this up. That's got, of course, the velvet in the front, and then this here in the back. So I'm just kind of seeing how that works. My worries are that this piece here is going to get caught in my hair and rip it out. So we're going to see. We're going to see. I'm going to Oh my goodness. Phlegmy. So I'm going to be wearing it for, you know, a few days to see how it works. So, okay. Now with the wrap, I've tied on to cover my hair because I actually want to post this public. I've covered my hair with a Shiny-licious. My goodness. This one was part of, I'm trying to think of what this one was part of. It was part of a kit, and I don't remember the kit, but it came as part of a kit. Is this really beautiful, beautiful blue color. And I thought with this color, as far as the color, I know I'm jumbly today. As far as the color, I thought this blue would be really good with both of these colors, just to add a bit more color, just to add something besides orange. I didn't want everything to be orange and yellow and cream, so I thought this color would match perfectly. Okay, so I put it on even Steven at an angle, tied it in the back, brought the one side up at an angle, and just tucked it in. That's it. It's very, very easy peasy. And I have the one tail here. Now for our friend here, I'm going to be tying it on at the angle this way. So I'm going to see where my tag is and see if we get this correct. I'm thinking I want it to go the opposite direction. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I have it here. I don't need a ton of blue showing at the front. When I fold this down, that collapses nicely. I'm going to bring this piece around to the back. And there's a little pocket to tuck into, but I don't need to tuck it there. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to gather it up, go under this tail, and carefully bring it around. Okay. Okay. So to make this nice and neat. It's a little different because I'm not bothering with a shaper. All right, folding in. I'm going for a simple wrap for this today because the dress is so extra, not just in styling, but in coloring. So I'm going to go with something a little more subdued when it comes to style of head wrap. Now what I'm going to do is fold this in. If I can get it right side up, that would be good. Okay, fold it in. I'm going to bring this up. And I've just noticed I've got this weird fold here, so I'm going to fix that right quick. And I don't like the way that looks. That's all. I don't like it when the scarf doesn't fold properly and it gets all bunchy in the back. I want it to lay flat, so I'm going to attempt to get it to behave. Okay, so. All right, so I've got this piece here. It's all folded. I'm gonna pull it up. And now I don't want the blue in the front. So I'm gonna tie the knot. Oh my goodness. Fumbly hands. Okay, so I'm going to tie the knot this way. Okay, these scarves are sticking together. Both have a bit of grip to them, so it's like, oh, they want to fight. Okay. So on a normal day, I'd make something big and poofy and crazy. Not today. Okay, so I'm going to open that up. Now, when I get to this point, I'm just going to tuck this guy. I'm going to try to flatten him out and tuck him in this pocket because I really don't need him at this point. try to get him tucked in neatly. Then we have to double him back. Okay. Get this nice and neat. Okay. Now you're probably asking me, if you're not going to be showing any more of the blue than this, why didn't you just do a regal wrap, an angled regal wrap, and tuck it away? And the answer is because I needed the extra tail to tie here at the top so I can get the knot in the pretty turban style. And that's why I did it this way, instead of just tucking away that other piece. Now, because I'm being extra, I'm going to play with this side to get it just a little more pleat neat. Oh my goodness, the pleat's a little bit neater, just more defined. Shoo. Warm in my room still. I'm still waiting on that fan. Oh my goodness. I've been crafting too much to purchase the fan. Oh my goodness. Okay, so again, I'm just playing with the pleats. It's a simple wrap that I've just overcomplicated by messing around with pleats. Now, this is what I'm going for. I think it's more subdued than what I've worn a lot of times, but I've got this big ruffle next to my neck. Now I'm going to try to figure out how to get this thing to hang evenly at a future date. I'm not messing with it too much right now. I can fold it down here so that it frames my face, sort of like one of those Elizabethan or some type of ruff or collar, little Edwardian or Victorian. I'm losing it when it comes to styling right this minute, but I hope you get the point. But okay, so I'm also wearing it with my Estes shell, because of course it does match what's going on in the wrap with the cream and the orange, and believe it or not, there's red in there, so it's like cream, orange, red, yellow. So yay, really pleased with that. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about before I leave you to go to the vet with not Micah this time, with Luna. Starting tomorrow, I've got the new, I'm not going to call it a collar kit, but the kit based around the Sparkling Sands scarf. I've got that all ironed out. So I'm going to be starting that fun tomorrow and posting my wraps each day so that I can show you what I'm on about with this. And for those of you who don't know, the Sparkling Sands is this really beautiful Israeli tichel. It's square. It's part of Rapunzel's latest release, and it's got the gold sheen, all the beautiful colors. So that is what the whole kit is based around. So I think I talked about it in one of my last videos, but I was having a hard time with the 8,000 scarves that I was like, no, what do I do? So, okay, that's that. Now I'm going to attempt to get up and show you the full dress. Bear in mind, I can't show the whole thing in my limited space here. And in fact, I think my video has been crooked this entire time. My goodness. Okay, let me adjust this. It's been crooked. Oh boy, I'm sure someone will clue me into that. But it's one of those things. That's what I get. Luna was really cool this morning. He woke me up at 4:15 with with him's purrs. He jumped on my chest, and he's now 7.5 pounds. He jumped on my chest. He did his purr, pet me. He did some cute trilling noises. And then he did a Micah. He got off of my chest, climbed onto my side table, and started knocking things on the floor because I was not moving fast enough out of bed to feed him this morning. So when he did that, I don't reward bad behavior. Immediately I rolled over and said, no, you gotta wait now. So he jumped back on the bed. He plopped down next to me and ran his claws down my back. Yeah, that was quite the wake up with the down my back, and then the cold nose at the small of my back. It's like cold wet nose. So he succeeded in getting me out of the bed to feed him, but not until he had done his claws and cold nose bit. Just a bit of fun. But okay, let me see if I can scooch this chair out of the way and show you this ensemble. Here we have the beautiful dress. It is really, really kind of cool. There's a seam here, and then you have a first flounce, and then a second flounce down to about just above the knee, and then the third flounce comes down almost to the ankle. So just like so. And it's, of course, half and half, which is really an awesome look. It reminds me of the coat hardies, the medieval type of I say dress, but the medieval type of outfit where half was one coat of arms and then the other coat of arms. So it was kind of cool. I've been watching way too many historical costuming YouTubes. So if I find the YouTube tutorial in my cache of videos, I will put a link down just so you can check it out, just to see what I'm talking about with this half and half dress of medieval times. So, okay. Well, I am going to get out of here. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.